Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
You guys would be more interested in seeing us do, but we're not interested in doing them. Like we keep telling you guys, we're not interested in that It Takes Two game. We're just not. Okay? And I'm just gonna say this, because some people have completely the wrong mentality about this. Kat is my wife. For her to come in here and do some nice co-op stuff with us is just a nice added bonus. She wants to add to our experience together. You know, you guys as an audience, me as a broadcaster, a content creator, correct? Kat is not an employee. She's not forced to come in here to earn a paycheck and to play something she doesn't like or that we're not going to have fun doing just to pump out video content for you as a product to make money. That's not the point of her coming in here. Do you understand? And I think some people are very much misunderstanding that. They're saying, well, why do you need to like what you're playing? Just get her butt in there and do co-op and pump out the videos like everyone else on the internet. You missed the point. I'm not like everyone else on the internet. I'm not forcing myself to do shit to make a paycheck.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family, right?
The point is the love of gaming, doing things that are meaningful, things that we're going to enjoy and have a great experience together that you can remember because it wasn't just us pumping out a fucking video to make money. You understand that? I could have been doing that for years, playing every little viral game, doing every little thing. That's the opposite of the mentality of me making content, and certainly it's the opposite of her coming in here to do any kind of content with me. She has no desire to just force herself to come. I mean, there's millions of games we could play right now co-op that we wouldn't be interested in. We'd be bored with within like a couple of hours. And yeah, we could force ourselves to do it, but you're not going to see us happy. You're going to see us kind of annoyed, right? Is that what you want? Annoyance in a video? Because we're playing something we don't like? I mean, what's the point of that? We're not going to be in here like happy actors. Oh, every game we play is so cheery and great because we love all games because we're pumping out fake content for you, so you'll give us money. We're not doing that. Do you see? We're trying to make real content. So understand, if we're going to make content together, it has to be something we're really interested in. All right? We're not interested in half the games that are from the past co-op games that people are all... It Takes Two, not really interesting. Sorry. You know, maybe years ago it would have been, but, you know, it's today now, and we're just not interested in that. Okay? So we're going to continue to look for stuff to do, and we're going to give you updates on it when we find things. But you have to understand that. And I'm going to say something very honestly now, and if you take offense, I can't help it. If you think you are entitled to have my wife come in here and make co-op content with me, right? And you're upset that she's not just going to come in here and play anything she doesn't like, you're pretty fucked up in the head.
Obviously.
People on the internet are not just entitled to make the content you want immediately, whether or not they're enjoying themselves. That's ridiculous. Some of the comments I've seen on videos, just fucking make content, shut up. Be grateful anyone wants to see your content. Well, yeah, but I want to make content that we like. Again, Kat is not an employee. Do you understand that? She's not getting a paid employee. She's not coming in here earning a paycheck. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? You want to know an honest difference? Here's the difference. John Rambo technically was a paid employee. Back in the day when I used to do co-op with him, even if we played games we didn't really like and we were suffering through them, it's because we were making money doing it. He literally was someone who came to my place every week and received pay for what he was doing. He was not my wife. That's a very different experience. Do you understand? So that's why I think people are thinking, we used to do co-op 10 years ago and used to play every horrible game. So why don't you just do that now with your wife? Because that's not the point. That's not why we want to do it. It's different. It's a different experience. Do you understand? And I hope that you get that. All right? I really do. But some people don't. They just pump out the content. Well, no. We're gonna make it make sense. All right? We're gonna make it so that when we finally get to the point where we're going to do co-op again of something we both want to play, hopefully it's something that we're enjoying, you're enjoying watching us play. Also, hopefully there's some kind of an aspect where we can interact with you guys. Like that Overcooked game, there would be no time we could talk with you guys. That entire game is 100% must be micromanaged, must be played every moment, focus on the game. That's how it is. It's like this crazy, you know, attention-centric game where you need to every moment be doing something right. If you flub one thing, you fail, right? So that's really not the kind of game that I feel is going to work, all right?
You're talking to a guy who just wants to sit down, press record, play a game, and have fun, right?
So, all right, Ad the Gamer, I've had enough of you. Really, I've had enough of you and your toxic attitude. So if you want to apologize to me later, you can come back. But for now, just leave and don't come back. Okay.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
So, that's the deal with that. Now, there is a positive update, all right? since the time when we did our Dondoko Island co-op, one of the problems that we ran into was the audio. And what I mean by that is, basically, I have one pair of neck phones. By the way, this is the new pair of neck phones. I should call this out. I did buy a replacement pair of neck phones. If you remember, these were breaking in January. I had them for about 2.5 years, and they were not charging anymore. So I bought a new pair, and this is the replacement pair. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now. I've completely forgotten to mention that. So this is a new pair of Hori neck phones, okay? So when Kat was in here to do that co-op, she was using these neck phones. I was actually really enjoying them. She was like, wow, they're comfy. They sound pretty good. So she was using them while I didn't have any audio, okay? So basically, we were looking for a solution, and after having seen that, a fan contacted us and said, I liked your co-op in Dondoko. It's a shame you didn't both have the audio. I'd like to fix that. So unprompted, unasked for, a fan got us another pair of neck phones. So now when we go to play our co-op, whatever it may be in the future, because we don't know what the next co-op will be, we're each going to have a pair of neck phones.
This shocks me.
With a $1 tip. Now, I'm just going to say this. I can neither confirm nor deny the things that people tell me in tips. I just read them. All right? Just to let you know, Phil, Rich has gone full damage. He's fired his editor on his birthday. His true colors have leaked in messages. You were right, Phil. Karma's a bitch, and he got his. How am I supposed to respond to this exactly? I'm actually wondering, like, what is the response that I'm supposed to give to that tip? Honestly, like, I think people want, here's what I think people want to hear from me, and then I'm going to actually give you my real response. I think what people want to hear from me is,
oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that horrible things are happening to people who've been horrible to me, because karma's a bitch, and what comes around goes around, and if you've treated me like crap over the years, wow, I'm so happy that people are having misfortunes, right? I'm an evil bastard.
okay, that's not my actual response. My response is, I don't care. I actually don't wish ill will against anyone. Even people who I feel really have hurt me over the years and said really awful things about me in general, I don't wish ill will to them at all. I mean, I'm even being serious here. To people like Tevin, to people like Keemstar, people like Memology or Duty Streams or whoever these people are. Yes, to the side scrollers in their podcast who really screwed me over last year. All these people who over the years have treated me poorly, okay? I don't wish ill will on any of them.
Every single day that someone wrongs me, it's all going to come back to bite them in the ass eventually. It will. Absolutely, it's going to come back to bite them in the ass eventually. One day they're going to get fucked. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
I want them to be happy to the point where they don't have to be toxic and negative about people to get any kind of positivity out of it. Do you understand? Like, if anything, the one thing that I would wish for Rich is that he can find something he truly loves to do, he's successful at it, and he doesn't have to have toxicity and negativity around him all day. He doesn't have to make fun of people. He doesn't have to do bad, negative things. I can't imagine living in that life situation where your whole day is going online and talking about drama and trying to bring up drama and razzing people with negative memes and things. Like, that would drive me nuts. I would lose my mind legit and say I hate my job and never want to go back to it ever again. That's the truth. So I would hope that these people who have done awful things to me could find a way out of the ruts that they're in their lives and actually be able to move on to positive things. I don't want to hear, oh, did you hear that Rich's business is falling apart and everyone doesn't like him now? No, and I don't care, and I don't want to hear that. That's sad to me. Like, that actually makes me feel bad, because I want people to be happy. Really. I don't want to hear, oh, all these things are going awful, you know what I mean, and now he's falling apart. That's terrible, right? The guy's a family. He needs money to support his family. You don't want to hear that he's falling apart at the seams. That's awful.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
So, no, I'm not going to respond in some negative way. I wish the guy the best, even though I know he doesn't have any good intentions for me. I wish him the best, and I hope that things get better for him. I'm sorry to hear that things are going bad. Okay? And here's a second tip. I guess it's from the same person. Another $1 tip. You outlasted them all. R.I.P. to Review Tech USA. Perseverance and hard work go a long way. Please stop with this mentality, really. If you want to celebrate the fact that I'm still here, okay? Good. But don't say you're still here and everyone else is failing. I don't like that. If you want to celebrate my perseverance, that's one thing. That's a positive. Someone's positive perseverance. Not, haha, you're persevering and everyone else is failing. Just cut out the second half, that everyone else is failing. I don't want to hear about other people failing. That's sad to me. I don't want to think about that. You understand? Okay? Fair enough? Okay. So no, I'm not celebrating that someone's having a rough time who hasn't been nice to me, because I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to be that kind of person. I got better things to do with my time than to revel in the misfortunes of others, which is sad because that's pretty much the entirety of what a lot of people put out for content.
He gambles in WWE champions. Obviously, I was just sitting here all day. Oh, wait, here's some gin. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.